Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Formation Frenzy. Today we've got the 4-3-2-1 formation, and that's probably one of the most asked for formations in the comments on most of my Formation Frenzies, really. You know, I always ask which one would you guys like to see next, and you know, this was a really popular one. A lot of you guys seem to enjoy this. So, you know, there is the 3 at the back version of this, where it pretty much swapped the 3 and the 4 around. It's the 3-4-2-1 formation, and again, that is a really good formation, but for me, I again prefer the one with 4 at the back, just to provide a little bit more stability at the back, and that allows me really just to feel a lot more confident when attacking, so that I'm not going to get caught on the counter and things like that. But yeah, we have a squad builder. Again, obviously that's part of Formation Frenzy, and today's squad builder is a Belgian side. Now at the beginning of this video, I do actually have some really poor squad building skills. I seem to get messed up and take ages to put the players in their positions and get all confuzzled, so my apologies for that. Like I was saying, this is mainly a Belgian side, although there are a Premier League player. Obviously, you got Joe Hart in goals there, who is just an animal in goals. I think we've all established that. You know, we're coming to the end of FIFA 12, and if you didn't know Hart was one overpowered mother trucker, then you should really, well, I suppose now you know. And yeah, he's really good, so solid choice as a keeper there. And obviously for that 9 chemistry link, we needed Company, who I might add again is a solid centre back. And I seriously reckon in FIFA 13, Company will be rated 86, 87, because he has had an amazing season this previous season that just went past. Then we have Vertonghen, and I have to admit, I don't like him in this game. There's something about him I just don't like. He doesn't play well for me for whatever reason. That left back there has 93 pace, which is just dirty. Admittedly, though, he isn't the best left back. He's only there for the pace, and I'll put my hands up and admit that, because he is just... there's something about him, you know, he loses stamina really quickly. He seems to lose all his energy really quick, and out of position a lot, which leads to people being able to play these cutting through balls through my defense. Then at right back we have Maniatis, and we all know when Maniatis, or Maniatis, however you like to say his name is, you always know who's going to be centre mid, and it's a bit of a predictable choice. It's Facidus, and 5-star skills, bit of a general beast in this game, to be honest with you. 5-star skills, like I said there, got a solid shot on him, decent finesse, but in this particular formation, he actually doesn't get involved in the action too much. He's just tend to use, he's more there for the passing abilities, and you know, it's always nice to have players that have 5-star skills, and it just spices up the gameplay a little bit more. Then at centre mid, I'd say, you know, this Fellaini, there is a 82 version, or there's an informed version of him anyways, and my god, his informed version is sexy, and so is his non-informed. He's really good, but I have to admit, I always think I have David Luiz on the pitch because they look so identical. Right wing, we have Morales, I should say, and very good right wing player. His inform is actually the left wing. His inform is class. I think I did a video on him actually, but his right wing is magical as well. And left wing, we have the Chelsea version of Hazard, or a Hazard, however you'd like to say it, who is really good, but whether he's worth 40k coins, probably not, to be honest. But I feel as though his finesse shot makes up for everything. Anyways, the beast, the animal, the steam train, Lukaku makes a featuring in this team, because he is obviously one amazing Belgian striker. There is an informed version of Hazard who's actually a centre attacking mid, and you know, he might have been better than that silver centre mid that I have there at the moment, the one that plays in the Eredivisie League, I think that is. Don't count me on it, but I'm pretty sure that's the league. That would have been better, but I just didn't want to spend too many coins on this particular side. But this right winger, Morales, is a god. Seriously, he is so good. It's crazy. I mean, for the coins I picked him up for was like 1,000 coins. He's an absolute monster, and definitely if you have the opportunity to pick him up, he's so good, and I was really impressed with how he came along. Hazard's free kicks are surprisingly good. When I looked at his stats, you know, they're mediocre stats, but he's definitely the sort of free kick taker. If you're just outside the box or anywhere around there, then he's your man. And not to mention, like I was saying, his finesse is unreal. And when playing the 4-3-2-1 formation, you'll find that a lot of these little cut-in sides, and you guys see that every time I go forward, especially down the left or right hand side, I always cut in. And to be honest with you, as hoary as it seems, I just finesse it, because that's the best way to score in this game. And You know, as much as we might not like it, that's just the way it is. And a nice chip there for Morales. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit biased to him, because he scored that wonder chip when I was down a little bit. So, really solid team in general. Would I say you guys should go and pick it up immediately, like right now? Probably not, because there are teams that I have used which are better. But as just generally for a 4-3-2-1 side that is pretty cheap, you know, there's not a lot of really expensive players in there, I definitely go ahead and do that. You know, Hazard there with 4-star skills. Lukaku only got 3, but Morales there also has 4-star skills. So a pretty nice attack you have going on. And we all know how strong Lukaku is. If you wanted to cross it, you probably could, but if you were wanting to play more of a crossing game, you're better off playing a 4-3-3 formation where you can have two right wing and left wing, but they just push out a lot wider and a little bit deeper, and then you could just put it onto Lukaku's head. But I don't tend to like to play that football. I like to play 1-2 passing, and as you can see, this was a nice little passing play, and Lukaku steam trains ahead and rockets it into the bottom right at the near post on the keeper. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for today's Formation Frenzy. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then leaving a like and all that fun shenanigans is much appreciated. Also, there's going to be a link to one of Sam 5000's probably last video, or at least for a little while. It's the GAMTage, and I'd really appreciate it if you went over there and showed support. If you haven't heard of Sam, I'd be surprised, but if you could check that video out, it's going to be his last one, and he'll be missed in the FIFA community, so there'll be a link to that on the screen if you guys would like to go and check that out. And I'd really appreciate it if you showed that video a lot of support, because he was an awesome guy in the community, and he's going to be missed, that's for sure. So I definitely appreciate it if you could check that out, and there'll also be the other video will also be one of my videos. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, then leaving a like is much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.